Hi guys, it's Brooke and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I thought we would do something kind of fun and kind of out of my comfort zone. I built a cafe. I've definitely built one before, but I'm going to tell you that it wasn't that great. And this round I really tried to go outside my comfort zone with maybe not the building, but definitely the decorating. I really wanted to make it fun and bright and quirky, like maybe a little old lady owned this shop and she just designed everything and, you know, refurbished old stuff. I thought it would be really fun to decorate something like that. So yeah, let's get into the build. Okay, so here I am. I'm doing the layout. I originally had like the whole outside built, but then I looked at it and I thought it was too modern, just way too modern. So I decided that I was gonna rethink my idea. I'm building this in Brindleton Bay, so the modern just really didn't work. So I figured that since I didn't make a sim for this, because I didn't really feel like we had to, I figured that a little old lady bought this old house and she converted it into like a little quirky hangout cafe. And it's a very tiny cafe. But it's definitely one that I would love to go to all the time. But I like played around with like all the levels of the walls and I chose the middle one. Then I went with these cats and dogs, windows and doors, and I did this really cute kind of like light brown like beigey wood tone. I have never used this tone before and I really enjoyed it. I also have never used that square window before and I was really excited to use it. Yeah, so the outside and the inside aren't very matchy, which honestly to me, I don't think you really have to have a huge matchy, like I don't think the outside has to match the inside. I know my house on the outside doesn't match the inside, so it's whatever. So yeah, I do a lot of windows. I really wanted this to be bright. I do end up deleting a couple windows though to kind of make a better, I don't know how to say it, like walk-in space, if that makes sense. And then here I am trying to play around with different windows. I was trying to see if I liked it or not, and honestly I don't really like that circle window above, but something needed to be there and that was the only thing that I was really liking at the time. So I just went with it. I think it turned out fine. And then I did not. And then I went with like a tanner siding. This is definitely a place where you would definitely have to be local to know that this is a cafe. I really wanted it to look like a renovated house. So the only thing that you will see later is that there is this little sign out front, but I didn't put a big sign, which I should have. Here I'm trying to do the floor plan. I was trying to figure out where I wanted the bathrooms. I ended up going with one bathroom and it's just a little tiny one just because I wanted it to be small, and I've been into coffee shops where there's only one bathroom and you know what, it works and it's fine. You need more space for the living area than you do the bathroom. It will be okay. But yeah, so here I am. I'm gonna put in some lights first, and you know, I just put them around randomly, and I was gonna fix them later and then I didn't fix them, so sorry about that. I really wanted to use this teal espresso machine in the coffee bean grinder, but I end up not going with the dark colors. I end up going with an all white, but after this I go with the white countertops with the blue. Yeah, and I thought that would really fit into like the bright and colorful theme that I was going with, but oh man, I hate those blue countertops. Let me tell you, they're so not cute. So I do switch it. Yeah, I was trying to get myself to like it, but I couldn't get myself to like it. So I just went with all white. You know, it still looks really bright. I think it looks really nice. You know what I wish we had? I wish we had one of these cafe things, but like a wood, like kind of like a steel bottom, but a wood top. It wouldn't really fit into like this type of build that I'm doing, but that would be cool. You know, someday I want to own my own like little bakery, bistro, cafe type thing, and that's kind of how I envision my place, is like, you know, a steel cabinets underneath and then a wood top. Oh, I'm so excited. But I mean, that's down the road. I have college yet. Like, I got a year left of college, so I'm not even going to try to rush that. But that's kind of what I wish we had. But these work too. This one looks fine. It's just like a little fancy. But here I am. I'm using the cafe board that did come with Get Together. Oh, also, if you're wondering how I'm building this cafe, you do need Get Together to have like the cafe items. I'm sure you could build a cafe kind of, it wouldn't be functional, but if you use the generic lot, I'm sure you could come up with something. But unfortunately, in order to have this lot type, you do have to have Get Together, which kind of sucks, but I mean, it works. This couch, I really wanted to use this couch from movie Hangout, and so I put it over here, thought it would be really cute. I wanted to use it as like a reading nook couch. I do end up moving it, however, to the other side of the room, and once I decorate over there, oh, it looks so cute. It's just perfect. I put a huge shelf by it, and then I end up putting some cutesy things. But yeah, and then what shelf do I use? I use a really tall one. I wanted a really tall one. Considering that I used the middle wall height, this was like my time to use a huge one. Yes, this one. I can't remember what this one comes with, and it's not, oh, it comes with Seasons. I love this bookshelf. It's cute. I also tried to clutter up the bookshelves, but I cut it out because honestly it looks terrible and I was getting frustrated, so I quit trying to clutter it up. But I also gave them like a little poof to sit on, and then I give them a rug later. Over here I use the Tiny Living high top. I felt like maybe that was like a little modern, but I kind of liked it. I don't know. I think it makes for a really cute corner. Here you can see I'm trying to figure out how I want to like lay out my tables, or if I even want a bunch of tables. I end up doing this reading nook, and then I do the two high tops from Tiny Living, and then I do two bigger tables, one up against the wall and one kind of like in the middle of the room. I did a lot of mismatching. You'll see. And I do not do well with actually trying to mismatch. Also, as you can see, that I'm trying to like sneak in an old reliable table, but I told myself, no, Brooke, you're not using those tables, you're using something different. So I do use a cats and dogs with like the mint green legs, and then I use the table that comes with Movie Hangout. I can't remember what I was talking about beforehand. Oh yeah, I suck at purposely mismatching. It's just not something I do, but I think I really liked what I did here. And maybe it's weird to you guys, but I was really proud of myself for doing what I did. I use these chairs all over for from Cats and Dogs too. They have some really pretty colors. Also, I figured this lady really likes like the teal color. So that's why I did a bunch of those. I guess only two, but it seemed like a lot more. Why did I think that I put more? Whatever. I also really like those peach chairs, but I've never used like, I've used the white, the gray, and that dark blue swatch, but I've never used anything else. So this was my chance to use that teal color. Here I am trying to find, this is where I wanted my backsplash. I used this really pretty brick, and I think it has like a turquoisey paint on top of it. Kind of figured that that wall was already there and they just painted over it. I thought it looked really cool and it matched. And now that I'm looking at this, the menu is centered with the wall, but it's not centered with the countertops, so that's gonna bug me a little bit. But I really like that menu because it looked like you were like drawing on it, like, you know, like she drew on it. She drew the bread, she drew the muffins, you know, she drew the coffee. I liked it, and it was simple, black, white, cute. Yeah, and of course I just go with white with everything else because I do put a lot of decorations in here, and I feel like that brightens it up, and there's not too much. I was gonna try to do another accent wall somewhere in here, kind of by like the reading nook, but it just took away from everything. So I just did really a lot of decorations and I thought it looked great. And I used this really cute floor from Jungle Adventure. I figured she just kind of repurposed them from the old home, and yeah, I think it looks great. You know, I give her just kind of another bakery thing. It has just like I think it's like a biscotti and some cookies in there. I love that thing. I use it in like all of my like family home builds. And then I give a plant over here in the corner from Eco Lifestyle. I couldn't find anything that I wanted back there, and I didn't want it to be cluttered, so I figured just a plant would be great. And then over here in the corner I do a coat rack and a coat hanger, just to give people options. And then I do this cute like yellow rug in the front. And I use, okay, so on the wall, I use Tiny Living, these like succulent planters. And then I also use from Nifty Knitting, one of the rocking chairs in the teal color. It's super cute. I love it. It's a little weird the way I place it. I place it in, like staring at the counters, but you know what? They can turn it around once, they sit in it, they'll be fine. And yeah, so here I go into decorating. I end up using like this teal colored curtains. I only do curtains on this big window because curtains in restaurants are a little disgusting to me because I doubt they get cleaned properly. But something needed to be over there, and it wasn't going to be pictures because that window is kind of like a statement piece already. So I just did the teal colored, or is it turquoise? I don't even know what that color is. Like a mint green. I think that's the right thing for that. I did the mint green curtains, and then over here I do kind of like a collage of the Tiny Living pictures, but I do end up deleting it all and starting over because I didn't like the way that it was turning out. But I really like this wall. It's probably my favorite wall in the whole build. And yeah, see, here I am deleting it, and then I go in and do it again. And I do use this like little apple and pear picture too. I know it's not like really matching, but I thought it looked really nice for a filler. So yeah, yes, I use that cupcake, and then I put the apple and pear picture next to it. I really wanted it just to be like a collage wall. It's just something unique, you know what I mean? And yeah, and the last thing I do is just like a little flower. And yeah, and then I move on to the reading nook. You see that I have a lamp placed there, but I delete it, and I end up going with these string lights. And then I use the like little needlepoint picture that we have from Nifty Knitting. I was going to try to size it up, but it was huge sized up. So I went with that, and then of course the mason jars from Nifty Knitting. And then I think I do like that collage of pictures where the rabbit's reading the book. I'm not like too positive, but I'm pretty sure. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Like in the catalog, yes, okay. In the catalog it starts with butterflies, but that rabbit's reading a book, and I think that's hilarious. So I went with that. And then here I'm going to add the rug. I really wanted to use this rug from Eco Lifestyle, but it was just too short, so I ended up going with like a bright pink one. I'm not sure which. I think that one comes with, it's either Cats and Dogs or Seasons. But yeah, all the rugs that I wanted to use were too long, so or like too square. Yeah, I really wanted to use this one. I thought that it kind of like gave it like a pop in the corner, but it just, I don't know, it was too short, too skinny, so I went with something different. Yes, okay, it comes with Cats and Dogs, and I sized it down, and I really like this rug a lot. I've never used it before, but I've always loved it. Like, I've used the rug, but not this color swatch, and I thought it gave a really good feature to like drawing you into that spot. I wanted that to be the ultimate reading nook spot. Over here, I really struggled to find out what I wanted to put, but I think I put the collage of the Cats and Dogs over here. Oh, maybe I don't. No, I do. Yes, this one. And then, yeah, I move on to kind of like the more outdoorsy. I did forget about the bathroom, but I come back, I promise. So I put the little sign out there and some stairs, and then I do, some railings, and then I also put them in the back as well. And then I do put a plant behind the sign as well as some lights. But here I'm kind of struggling figuring out what railing I want. And then I also took a second to realize that I did not enjoy the roof tile that I picked, but I wasn't going to go back to it, so I just left it. But yeah, I put the plant that came with whatever we got the hot tubs in. This one, yes. So cute. I love that. So adorable. Yeah, and then I just do a couple lights that came with Get Together as well. And then back here, I wanted this to be like kind of like a cute hangout spot. So I do some string lights. Oh, this cute bench that came with Get Together. I love this bench. I use it all the time, especially this swatch of it too, which is okay. It's fine. But I do this, and then I do a chess table, and that's all I put out there. And then I do this really cool like accent wall with these like leaf things that we got with Eco Lifestyle. I've been wanting to do this kind of like a feature wall forever, and I thought this would be a cute place to do it. I was gonna add like an ottoman or something out there, but honestly, it's like a big space, but it's kind of a small space, so I wanted to keep it open and very like people can stand out there, they can do whatever they want. But yeah, here I am going to the bathroom. I wanted to add some funky wallpaper in there, but I didn't. I just went with plain white, and then I gave them a shelf and a curtain, and I think that's it. Yes, this shelf that came with Seasons because it matched all the wood, and then just a plain tan curtain. I wanted to do a teal one, but none of them were going to cover it the way that I wanted it to be covered. And so here I am, I'm going to go in with some landscaping. I'm going to give them some stone as a walkway, and then some trees. The cats and dogs trees I try to stick to. I wanted to use this cute plant, but I couldn't figure out any place that I liked it, so I don't use it. And I just go with, I wanted to use that one too, but it was too big. I just didn't like it. So I go with these cute like birch ones. And then some like smaller, I think they're just like base game trees. Yeah, like smaller aspens, I think they are. And, oh yes, that. And yeah, that's it, guys. I really hope you guys liked it. It is on my gallery, as is everything else that I build and all the Sims that I create. My name is Clueless Pixels on the gallery. Go check me out. Also, give me a like and subscribe and leave a comment. I hope you guys loved this. I loved it. I had a really fun time building it, and I will see you guys all later. Bye, everybody.